Hello and welcome back to Midnight Monday. I'm John Johnson, and of course it's 2:30 on a Saturday, so channel name is already getting a little confusing, I'm sure. I just got back from the gym in a quick run, as you can maybe guess from the sweats, trying to get my body back into a nice shape, and I am pretty hungry. So today I wanted to show you how to make a vegetarian version of the Rachel sandwich. Now I don't have all the exact ingredients, but I'm not sure if you even know what the Rachel sandwich is. It's a version of the Reuben, but it's made with turkey meat. So usually it's rye bread, Russian dressing, sauerkraut, coleslaw, turkey, and Swiss cheese. We're going to change it up a little bit. We don't have Russian dressing. We don't have rye bread. But this is going to taste pretty good. So we are using our corn chicken cutlets today. So I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see this right out of the box when they're like frozen. I don't know, I can do this. Like they're frozen, right? This looks like hella dry, and really, really difficult to move. So, and also, it's just a weird size, so what I like to do is I like to cut them up in half down the length, but it's tricky to do when they're frozen. So what I did real quick was I just ran it under some water and put it in the microwave, 15 seconds at a time on each side. So I'm going to cut that in half, and then we're also going to make our own little homemade coleslaw. There used to be a restaurant nearby called Iota that is sadly out of business, but they would make their coleslaw with pickles, and it's awesome. I super highly recommend it. And then, so we're going to make coleslaw, and when we go to fry up our vegetarian chicken here, we're going to fry it up in some chicken broth. Now this isn't real chicken broth, this is vegetarian chicken broth, made with vegetarian chicken broth stock by this brand called Better Than Bouillon. I don't know if you can read that. It's awesome stuff. I super duper highly recommend it. So what we're going to do here in a second is bring that camera over. First things first, we're going to move this out of the way. We're going to clear up a space, and we're going to start making our coleslaw. So let's move this. We've got a bowl, mayonnaise, carrots, lettuce, and the pickle. So I'm going to get a knife and just start chopping some of this stuff up. And I think this is the knife that I want. Yeah. So I'm only making a single serving because that's just what living alone is like. But yeah, we're just going to actually be real simple about this. I've already rinsed off the lettuce earlier. And chop maybe, like, I don't know, we're thinking one sandwich's worth of lettuce. I'll do that. Maybe it's a smidge more. There's that. And we're going to, kind of cut this into coleslaw size pieces here for us. Alright, done. Put that in our bowl. There's our coleslaw container. Alright. Now, there's a whole bunch of things people do. Usually they'll put maybe purple cabbage in here, or broccoli shoots, or whatever. Carrot, anything to kind of give it a nice little crunch. Unfortunately, I don't have whole-sized carrots. I only have carrots that I packed for lunch this week. So, but we can still shred them. It's going to be kind of silly to watch, but you clicked on the video, so this is your fault. Alright. Just be careful not to get any of your own human skin in here, because then this would no longer be vegetarian. I think, so I did this the other day. I think I did, two. I'm not going to let that get away. Absolutely not. We don't waste food in this household. Absolutely not. Oh, that's in there now. I'm just going to eat this. One more I do it. So if you were doing this like an adult, and maybe you said you had full-size carrots, I would think you'd probably get away with doing a half a carrot in here, if you're just making one serving. However, I'm telling you, like with the pickle in here, this coleslaw is really tasty. So, might as well just make a bunch. Maybe make friends. Maybe have those friends come over. Maybe that's how you fix some of these strange inconsistencies. You don't end up shaving baby carrots into a coleslaw for a YouTube video. But you see, that's not too bad. It's working out pretty well. Okay, okay. Got a little human skin in there. Alright, I'm going to eat that. That in there. Boom. Master Chef. Okay. We're going to chop a pickle up. Alright, for me, we're going to make it a little finer. Because we want it to mix in nicely and not just be like obnoxious, giant pieces of pickle inside of a coleslaw. Boom. Do a little better. Great, great, great. And done. There we go. Oh man, let's see how we do this. Dude, that looks pretty professional, huh? Get that on the knife. You guys might think I know what I'm doing. There's a small chance that's going to happen. Alright, cool. We're done with the pickles. We're going to take mayonnaise. So as a single serving, you don't need a ton of mayonnaise. Usually coleslaw, there's like some sort of dressing, mayonnaise, or Miracle Whip. I'm very anti-Miracle Whip, but I don't know why it's sweet. So we're going to do, I'd say it's about a tablespoon's worth of mayonnaise, and we're just going to twirl it up and see if we need more. And that'll honestly be your taste judgment. I don't like it when it's too soupy, so I'm okay with a little bit light on mayonnaise. Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're also going to put pepper on this. Just because how fancy is that? Make a little, it won't be like spicy, but a little kick, right? It makes you feel like an adult, like you're sophisticated. Like you can tell there's peppercorn. And you guys are going to I'm not sure if you have your own pepper grinders, but I stole this from an old roommate. And when I say stole it, I mean he moved out and left it behind. And so it's totally my pepper grinder now. Alright, I'm going to say that's decent. We got a little, you're going to get a little mayonnaise on your shirt. Just part of the job, I had pepper, here it is. Pepper grinder, right? About 2.5. Shake it. Stir it again. I'm looking at this and I feel like I could have had more pickle in here. I kind of do want to cut up more pickle. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but like it just looks like lettuce and carrots and like 2 pickle chunks. Maybe I'm not stirring great. I'm gonna cut up more pickle, guys. But I also don't have a ton of pickle left, so we're just gonna roll with it. This is what happens when you are lazy about going to the grocery store. But truthfully, that's probably the perfect amount of pickle, Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. All right. Let's try it out. I can work with that. I'll roll with that. That's not bad. Okay, we're gonna get started on the actual frying stuff up piece. So give me a second, and we'll make that happen. All right, cool. Okay, so I mentioned earlier we are going to use chicken or vegetarian chicken stock in our frying pan to fry up our chicken cutlets. Now I cut these in half. Just because I only want one fillet, one cutlet, and I mentioned earlier that it's just weird to fit one whole one of these on a sandwich. I just cut it in half so it'd be a bit more even spread. So we're gonna turn this on. I'm gonna put it on I've got a gas stove, so I'm putting it on. Most things on 3 here. Let's see. I bought this grapeola oil. It's like grapeseed oil and olive oil. It tastes pretty decent. Not bad. So we use a little of this. That's probably pretty good. And then also a little of this fake chicken stock. So I'm gonna shake that up. Yeah. Whoa. Pour a lot in there. Yeah, that's probably good. I'd say that was like not a quarter cup, maybe like an eighth of a cup. A couple tablespoons of chicken broth, or again, vegetarian chicken broth. Put this away in the refrigerator. We'll let that heat up. Oh man. Alright. So the place I had this the first time that I thought was the best was a place called Iota, and they didn't call it the Rachel, they called it the Turkey Smasher. And so it's because they actually cooked it like a panini. So I'm gonna toast the bread. I don't have an old-fashioned toaster, but I do have this middle kind of griddle thing here. So I turn that on to 5. It doesn't get super hot. Ooh, that smells awesome. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Cool. So this is heating up. You can kind of see the smoke coming up. It's warm. We probably get a little hotter before we put this in, but it's whatever. So we're just going to put this on here. We're going to put the lid over it and let that do its thing for like 3 minutes on each side. So we'll just let that go. I'm not sure if you can see that little guy. That guy over... Oh, he'd angle us. There. That's my dog. He is 14 years old. He's just hanging around, man. Alright, it's been about 2 minutes. You see it's kind of bubbling here. I'm going to turn it over, see the color. Color's not great yet. It's starting to brown a little bit, but it's okay. We'll just do this a couple times. But it's smelling so good. Let's see how the bread's doing. I mean, if you got a toaster, you don't really need this part of the video. This is just, you're watching me just work with what I got. I'm going to want them kind of golden brown, but, you know, whatever. To each their own. Bless you. Yeah, look at that. So that's the kind of color we're going to want. Not that oh, yeah, baby. Alright, so it doesn't super matter, but we're getting pretty close to being done here. You can kind of see the gravy starting to kind of burn up on the sides there, but still yummy. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, yeah. So we're going to do, so I'm going to turn it down, turn the temperature down. Actually, I'm just going to turn that off. I'm going to get some cheese. We're going to melt Swiss cheese over that bad boy. Alright, so I'm not even super into Swiss cheese, but A, it goes with this sandwich, and B, I mean, I said it in my last video, you need to kind of crank in all the protein you can get, and Swiss cheese, for deli sliced cheese, has the most protein in it. I don't know how they're doing it. They got, you know, holes in the cheese. They're actually missing pieces of cheese. It's their signature thing, but somehow it's got more protein. Alright, let's see how our bread's doing. We might not get it. Ooh, look at that! You might not be able to see that, but I'm just looking, compare and contrast. Look, that's kind of brown. It's getting golden brown. Look at that. So we're gonna do that. Flip this guy over too. Oh yeah, look at that. We're gonna turn it off. We're gonna let that just go off and do its thing. You can see it's starting. The cheese is starting to melt here. So we'll make this. Oh, this is. I'm excited. I'm so excited to eat this, man. Oh well. Cool. That's melty enough, man. I'm into that. Alright, so we're going to take this, take our bread. Alright. Now, if you're a smarter person, you'll use a spatula, but I'm so lazy, and I don't want to wash a spatula after this. I'm just going to use this fork here that I've been using. Look at that. Oh. Alright, we're not done. Right now it's just Swiss cheese melted on fake chicken on toasted bread. Let's go back over to our coleslaw area, the designated coleslaw. And take our oh, it does smell good. Take our coleslaw and just like, you know, go nuts. This is your flavor. I mean, the cheese is already a good flavor, the broth is already a good flavor, but this is gonna just kick it up a bit. I'm not gonna say a notch because there's already a famous cook who does that. I think I'm already accidentally stealing a lot of his isms. I said boom before, and no one's allowed to say boom anymore. Look at that. So I thought I made too much, but it actually turned out to be a pretty solid amount. All right, let's put that there. Look at that. We are going to waste another knife because this is the internet watching. You can't pull dirty knives out of the sink and let people know that you're like that. So we're going to cut this bad boy. Look at that technique. All right. Boom. It's actually a pretty freaking awesome sandwich. I'm going to eat it now. And thank you for watching me do all this. And I hope you can try this out. This is really good. Oh, so for math's sake, right? The filet here, I think it's 11 grams of protein. The bread is 8 grams of protein. And the cheese is another 8 grams of protein. So that's 27 grams of protein for this whole sandwich. And calorie-wise, the cheese is 110 calories. The filet is 80 calories. That's 190 calories. The bread together is 120. So that brings us to 310 calories. And then the mayonnaise, I think, is like 45 calories. And the calories for the vegetables themselves and the pickles are negligible, so we can just count them at 0. So this is about 350 calories and 27 grams of protein. That's pretty good, man. And that wasn't too difficult to make. So please like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more vegetarian cooking stuff. So how you can make awesome, fun vegetarian things in your own kitchen without really feeling like you're vegetarian at all. Bye, guys.